Hello, and welcome to channel Einarchy, and I am your host, Voluntary. As I look across the political field, I notice a party in the process of imploding. Sure, on paper things look strong, because after all, they are actually passing articles of impeachment. Surely they must be in a strong position with the leader of the opposing party under this level of scrutiny. I figured out long ago that both parties need each other. They keep each other in check, and whenever one goes too far, the other pulls it back. The leadership deep inside each party knows the only reason they have success is because their opponent is the other party. Republicans need Democrats, and Democrats need Republicans. I don't think that current events will result in the destruction of the Democratic Party. I think they will lose to the Republicans enough that the Republicans will go too far and wind up yielding back to the Democrats. But they will only lose to those Democrats who are more sane than the current crop. How did the Democrats get to where they are now, though? They've gone crazy. Really, really crazy. Their frontrunners are Biden, Sanders, and Warren. What happened to bring them here? They were a victim of their own success. They had success when Obama was president. Yes, I know, he had Republican obstruction, but they still had success under Obama. And one of the reasons they had such success was by tying any and all opposition to racism. That led to the progressive stack and the full embrace of intersectional feminism. Prince of Queens has a lot of videos on this. How Feminism Incorporated was empowered in an effort to support the upcoming candidacy of Hillary Clinton in 2016. The problem is, as always, they took it too far. As the progressive stack became further and further developed, as more and more categories were recognized, it became what critics called the Oppression Olympics, as people raced to see who was the most oppressed and in what categories they were oppressed. This leads us to today. Nope, I'm not going to point to the disabled trans woman of color as the winner of the Oppression Olympics. Remember when I said that each party needs the opposition party to keep it from going crazy? I am currently in California, and we don't have that opposition party. The Democrats here have taken every bad idea their party has and run with it. Some people say reductio ad absurdum is a fallacy, but in California it is a philosophy. They have found the people they consider the most oppressed out of the entire population of the state, and that is who the elected leaders have decided are the ones they represent. There are two groups of people represented by the government of the state of California. Those two groups are illegal immigrants and the homeless. If you look at the policies coming out of Sacramento, it becomes clear that is their target demographic. It's rather crazy, too, considering the voter turnout of those two groups, but they are the final destination of the search for the most oppressed group in the United States. The state isn't just a sanctuary state. The state government is attempting to provide free health care to illegal immigrants. Some cities have tried to declare intent to follow federal law instead of state law, and the state government is taking action against those cities. It really is the case that the state of California is involved in two contradictory lawsuits. One lawsuit is against the federal government, saying that lower levels of government can nullify laws by higher levels of government. The other lawsuit is against some California cities, saying that lower levels of government cannot nullify laws by higher levels of government. The point is, California is more welcoming of illegal immigrants than any other state in the country. The other group, as I mentioned, is the homeless. You would think that a state as far left as California would have top regard for environmentalism, because, after all, the environment is oppressed and cannot speak for itself. Not so fast. Homeless are allowed to camp out in nature preserves that were established specifically to protect at-risk species. How about public decency? The homeless are allowed to defecate on city streets. How about forcing the homeless not to make a mess? Nope. If a homeless person scatters trash from a business, the business owner pays a fine for not properly disposing the trash. These two groups really don't vote much, yet they're the ones championed more than any other group because they are the most oppressed. Taxpayer money is diverted as much as possible to help them. In the case of the homeless, Los Angeles has been paying for shelters to be built. That doesn't mean any shelters have actually been built, only that Los Angeles is paying for them. In standard third world manner, all this government money is going into well-connected pockets of people making the motions of making shelters. Since we have one-party rule here, there isn't a lot of pressure to audit the process. In the past, I said that we wouldn't see a party collapse in spite of all the times it is predicted. One party wins a major victory, and its supporters all predict that this is the victory that will lead to the other party going away. I've always responded that it won't happen, that this is just a setback, that they will recover, and that the other party would save them if necessary. I still believe they can pull back from the brink and go out in a different direction. Still, after 8 years of using identity politics to protect Obama and to prepare for the inevitable candidacy of Hillary Clinton, they have bought into this dead end to a degree I could not imagine. Losing to Donald Trump in November 2016 seemed to cement the derangement. Since Hillary Clinton just won't go away, and the Democrats in Congress are going forward on impeachment, I don't see it getting better anytime soon.
Word.
Thank you for watching. We're now in the double digits for subscribers, and hopefully we will only keep growing. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe to help my channel grow.